Hello everyone, welcome to Bull Bear Cafe, and this is going to be for June 2nd to June 8th. The trading is to buy, the traders are buying and selling based on rumors. Maybe we don't know the facts until all the transactions have taken place. You'll be bombarded with news and new news, then newer news. The situation this month calls for multitasking. The next 2 weeks is about transactions and the trading will likely get rigorous. This year, traders would have done well. Whether you're long or short, the option traders should have fared well, especially out of the money. The markets gyrated giving the traders big opportunities. May therefore was the ultimate for traders. Overshooting or going overboard was the profile of last month's prediction or last week's prediction. From politics to finance, overshooting boundaries was the expression. For instance, the southern border wall was built half a mile practically overnight. Um, I think they financed it through crowdfunding. Was there even a permit? I don't think so. That's going overboard or beyond the limit. That's what I mean when I say overshoot or going beyond, going overboard. So then President Trump announces the 5% tariff on Mexico and rattles the market. For the next couple of weeks, the market will be headed in one direction but ends up elsewhere, never really reaching its intended destination. Keep that in mind. I haven't looked at Bitcoin and the other coins, but anything to do with ledgers should be given special attention. Did Bitcoin overshoot? I think it did. It broke a certain boundary. Monday, June 3rd, could be unnerving because traders could, and it could be funds, including pension funds or any other funds, shifting gear, dropping some of their holdings to get into more domestic or defensive mode. For the past month, I've been talking about food and beverage and housing and energy and semis and healthcare and rails and autos and distilleries. And did I mention energy? Yes. And I think the energy stocks got hit. And also Constellation brand. That's a distillery that I spoke about. I think they too got hit because of this Mexico. And Budweiser too, because Budweiser sells in China. So, what else? Oh, Kansas City Southern Railroad. Yes, that is a Mexican, well, it goes to Mexico because it did acquire a Mexican railroad. So what I'm talking about now are the ones that are the underlying sectors that's going through change that I discussed earlier in the month. I'm gonna go back to Bull Bear Cafe USA 2019 prediction. I stated that there will be a crisis going into July 2019. I also mentioned the near neighbors. There's Canada, Mexico, Cuba, Panama, Venezuela, but Mexico is the second China as far as supply chains are concerned. Mexico houses German, Japanese, and South Korean automakers, as well as GM and Ford. Well, because they have cheaper labor. America's priority is self-preservation, and President Trump, as a leader, will execute. That is what was very, very clear. So I think, personally, America's agenda is set by a different body, a body or a group that endures beyond eight-year presidential cycle. I think the presidents are given a mission and must execute accordingly. So America, therefore, is able to set the world agenda or the world order. So Go with the flow, not against the flow is the message of the stars. So where is the focus when there is so much chaos? Well, as far as the places are concerned, I say London, Belgium, Egypt, Libya, and in the US, San Francisco. And you would think Mexico would be there, but that country doesn't really come into the picture until July, and that's going to be the agricultural matters. And I think that is uh, that is what we buy from Mexico. Um, However, before that, immigration matters. Like in about 2 weeks, immigration matters uh, is dealt with, along with other legal matters such as telecom or antitrust matters, including legal matters with foreign entities. And I'm thinking Huawei, but maybe it's not. It's some other foreign entity, or it could be any foreign entity. Then the crisis concerning U.S. debt, interest rates, and the dollar comes up in July or going into July. So that could be this month. So this month is going to be really a crucial pivot point that takes us into the 2019. So you may want to check back with uh, Bull Bear Cafe USA. And that, I think I uploaded that maybe 3 months ago. So interest rates and debt is discussed in that Bull Bear Cafe USA. So keep your eye on Taiwan. Keep your eye on Indo-Pacific. Keep your eye on telecoms, telephone, even mobile companies, transports, especially the Dow transports, construction, housing related sectors, rails, steel or metal, concrete, should be avoided. See, that's the construction related. Um, that sector seems to be kind of weak right now. So this week, the movers are food and beverage, then sports and entertainment. And I wouldn't just abandon mobile carriers because that could be the sector that the traders are shifting into. I think Bitcoin and the gang is still doing good. Finally, ask yourself who is defending the dollar. Watch the currency because this month is about the dollar. Supply and demand of dollar. Currency is the name of the game. So until next week.